In September 1862, a fierce quarrel broke out in the Parliament of Berlin, the capital of the Kingdom of Prussia. An obese, middle-aged man stood on the podium of the parliament as the newly appointed prime minister, and he gave his own speech impassioned. The new prime minister's eyes were resolute, his palms clenched into fists, and he kept waving in the air. But others in the parliament were not interested in the content of his speech at all. The man said loudly to the others that the status of Prussia in Germany does not depend on the trend of liberal thought, but on the strength of our Prussia. This man told others that if Prussia is to go to the world, then Prussia needs to have its own military power. After it has military power, it waits for an opportunity to start a war. This is the best way for the Prussian to rise. After the man finished speaking this, there were opposing boos in the audience immediately. In the Kingdom of Prussia in the 19th century, the power of the state had long been invisibly controlled by the Liberal Party. Not long ago, the King of Prussia also asked the Liberal Party for some money to increase military power. But this request was ruthlessly rejected by these liberal parties. Even the king couldn't expand the army, but this man tried to expand the army, which sounded like gibberish to others. Just when everyone in the audience was cheering for this man overshadowed the size of the parliamentarians with a louder shout. He shouted loudly that in the Vienna Conference after Napoleon's defeat, the decision on our Prussian borders was simply a big mistake. This will be extremely detrimental to the healthy life of our citizens. Before the new prime minister finished speaking, there was a louder noise in the audience. Some people said, "Shut up, you don't understand Prussian at all." And some people said, "Don't talk nonsense here, you step down." And some people even asked loudly, "Is this what you should say as a new prime minister?" Amidst the noise of everyone, the new prime minister's emotions began to get excited. So much so that he shouted out the words that have been passed down through the ages. This passage is very short, but it was this passage that shocked the entire country of Prussia, caused the European continent to undergo earth-shaking changes, and made the times in the history of Europe forever remember the name of this man. The new prime minister roared and said to the people in the audience, "I think the big problems in the world cannot be changed by parliament or debate and the efforts of the majority of people. Any problem in the world can only be changed by iron and blood, and the truth is always within the range of the cannon."